Consumer decision making. Consumer decision making. What is consumer decision making? Consumer decision process, sometimes referred to the buyer decision process, are the phases of decision making that customers go through before, during, or after the purchasing of product or service. According to John Dewey, consumers go through 5 stages while evaluating the purchase. First, recognition of the problem or need, information gathering, alternative evaluation, purchase, and post-purchase behavior. The first step of consumer decision-making process, in which consumer recognize the problem or need, and as a result determine what the product or kind of the product will best fulfill that need. It sometimes seems as the first or most of stages in the process, since if the customer do not identify the problem or need, they are unlikely to consider purchasing a product. A customer looks for the internal and external information during the information stage of the customer decision process. The customer evaluates all the items and offer on the scale specific qualities during the evaluation of the alternative stages. The consumer may form an intention to buy the most preferred brand or product during the purchase decision stage. When a customer assesses whether he or she is satisfied or dissatisfied with the purchase, this is known as the post-purchase behavior. Almost every day, consumer must have purchasing decision. However, not at all decisions are treated equally. Sometimes decisions are more difficult to make than others, or necessitating more effort on the part of consumer. Other choices are more routine and require less thought. Students, for example, give much more thought to purchasing for a college education or vacation than they are do the purchasing cheese or car wash. To attract consumers who use routine decision making, marketers must what characteristic consumer evaluate. If some customer choose the cheapest brand of the bread or soda, for example, marketers may focus on establishing low prices or offering frequent discounts. When consumer has a previous products experience but unfamiliar with the current brand available or limited decision making process, marketers can use eye-catching advertising or public relation messages to get their brands in front of the consumer minds, so they consider in decision making process. When the purchasing an unfamiliar or expensive product, consumers make numerous decisions. This is the type of purchase necessitating weighting numerous positions and comparing them on a variety of criteria. Extensive decision making necessitates is a significant time, effort, and investment. When a family wants to buy a new car, house, computer, for example, they want to learn as much as possible about the product category, brands available. They spend a lot of time to gathering information and evaluating their options using the variety of the criteria. Consumers are devised as the product they purchase and circumstances in which they are making a purchase decision. The buying process of the consumer is influenced by a number of factors, including social, situational, personal, and psychological factors. The social influence is the most powerful of these 4 factors. Among these social influence, family is the most important. A child learns basic values, perceptions, wants, and behaviors from his or her family member and other important institutions as they grow up in the society. The buying process of the consumer can be influenced by a variety of the external factors. Such factors such as store buying location, layout, music, lighting, and even small are considered. Consumers' buying habits are influenced by their social situation, time constraints, and the reason of their purchase and their moods. For example, a hungry customer in a hurry to grab a food quickly, lunch they can find, which is the way pre-be manager, a chain of the fast food restaurant success by providing people with a pre-packaged fresh and organic food. Personal characteristics unique to each individual such as gender and personality and influence a person's purchase decision. Man or woman have a different needs in terms of healthy and beauty products due to a physiology differences. For example, most of the women enjoy shopping and can spend hours in the shopping mall, whereas the man only stop when they are absolutely necessary. Marketers must remember that each customer has the distinct personalities. Characteristics such as self-assurance, dominance, sociability, autonomy, defenses, and aggressiveness of the common use of the describe a personality. Personality can be useful in the analyzing of consumer behavior when it's to a selecting product or brand. To comprehend buyer behavior, marketers must comprehend in the relationship between consumers' self-concept and their positions. We can also include age and life cycle stage, occupation and economic situation, and the style of the personal factors. The physiology influence on the consumer buying decisions such as motivation, perception and beliefs attitudes is another importance of the marketers in the consider. As you all can see, this is the consumer decisions making. We can see there are 5 stages of the consumer decision making and the types of the decision making, consumer decision making, and lastly the factors that influence by the consumer to make a decision. So these are the steps you have to follow to buy a products. Thank you so much.